Well, hope everyone's having a pleasant day. We had the tire pressure low indicator come on on our Super Duty, our 2023 dually, and we'd never had it happen before where the tire pressure warnings came on again on a dually and actually pointed out exactly which tire was low. And here, we'll show you for a sec. It was this outer tire on the left side, and the thing about your dually tires is that you're never going to know if one of them is low, especially the inside one, because of the fact that the other one can support a lot of the weight, or as much of the weight as it needs to, up to a point. So that you never see it appearing to be low. You never see it squatting, and so you can get into a real dangerous condition as a result. And so to everybody who owns a dually, I'd say, when's the last time you actually checked the tire pressure on those inside dually wheels? Maybe some people do it religiously. Maybe some people are conscientious that way, but maybe they don't have the little extension that allows you to reach all the way to that valve stem on the inside, and again on the inside wheel. And so as a result, maybe you don't do it as often as you need to. But with TPMS, again, maybe to some people they've had this for years, but we have not, and it's just kind of a revelation to have the truck tell you when one of your tires in the back is low, because you would never notice it just by doing a visual inspection, because of the fact that when one tire is low, the other one, dually tire can support as much of the weight as it needs to, and so you don't see that flexing in the sidewall like you typically do in a non-dually wheel or non-dually tire. So it's a neat system. We've also got TPMS for the trailer wheels. We just haven't gotten that installed yet, or messed around with it and gotten it set up. But so far so good with this TPMS. We actually did some digging and inspection, and I discovered it wasn't just some slow leak in the valve stem or something, or on the the tire to wheel seal. It was actually a nail that got in the tire between two of the lugs, like right in the void there. And so as a result, we can have it fixed pretty easy. It's like $10 at Costco to get that fixed, and then you're back on your way. But can you imagine if you hitch up a trailer with thousands of pounds of hitch weight, like our 48-foot Exus enclosed gooseneck trailer? We've got it loaded, I think, to 16,000 pounds, give or take, right now, and of which 4,000 pounds is hitch weight and 12,000 is on the rear axles. And so with 4,000 pounds of hitch weight on this truck, it's loaded to, I think we set around 12.5 in terms of total weight, which is about 5,700 on the, I can't remember. No, maybe about, 5,500 on the front axles and about 8,000 on the rear, which is about 2,000 per tire. And so if you had a tire, one of your 4 dually wheels, that was leaking air, and it got down, as ours did, to the low 40s in terms of PSI, and you put 4,000 pounds of hitch weight on that rear end, and it's weighing, again, 7,000 plus, maybe 8,000, then you're in a world of hurt if one of your 4 tires back there is low, because then that means the other one's going to be having to hold much more than its design weight And on E-rated tires, I think it's 3250, give or take. And when a tire starts holding more than its design limit in terms of weight, well, then you start getting extreme heat buildup, and you could have tire failure. And so one of two things could happen. Either the tire that's properly inflated to like 60 plus PSI is going to start carrying more and more and more of the weight, and the sidewall is going to start flexing more and more, and you're going to have massive heat buildup, and that tire is going to blow out. And then all the weight's immediately going to transfer to your other tire, which is the one that has the slow leak that's like only inflated to 40 or so. And that's almost immediately going to blow out, or very shortly thereafter. And then you have both tires on one side of your drive axle, your rear axle, blow out in short succession. And that will put you into a very, very bad condition. When you drive as we do, loaded to 20 plus thousand pounds, fully loaded. I think with the truck and trailer as it's loaded at this exact moment, I think we're at 24,500. So, note to self: if you do not have TPMS on your truck, don't rely on a visual inspection, especially if you've got a dually, because one tire might be doing a lot more work than it should be, and one tire might be going through a slow leak or something like that, dangerously low, and you could be about to have a disaster on your hands. Well, I don't want to go too far off track today, but that was that's the latest development with this 2023 Super Duty. We're really liking this truck in almost every way. It has met or exceeded all expectations of it. Very impressive truck. We couldn't be happier. Thanks everyone. We'll talk to you soon.